I'm Nat, and I am concentrating on climate change and energy, and for my senior essay I've been looking at forest carbon associated with California's cap-and-trade markets. It's funny thinking back now on what motivated me to be an environmental studies major, and I truly believe now, reflecting back, the questions that we get to look at have the biggest implications for the future of not only myself and the communities I'm familiar with, but people all over the world in such profound ways, and that's made the major incredibly exciting for me over these past years. When I think back on memorable parts of the program, it's hard to pick just one. A moment that leaps to my mind right away came in the fall of my sophomore year, and I walked into Paul Lucier's classroom working on climate change communications. And he got up before the seminar room and he lashes out at our age-old thinking that are really oriented around science and its role as the only way to explain climate change. And all of a sudden everyone's literally leaning forward in their chair as he is explaining different approaches to reach out to people on a human-to-human level. And that moment really did change my thought on how to approach issues related to climate change and motivating change around it. Certainly not all the answers, but brought up a whole new list of questions that felt I suddenly had a way forward to think about these issues that I had never imagined being the track I could have worked with beforehand. When I think about moving on beyond Yale, I'm especially excited to take on a critical eye for the questions behind the questions, and this major is so great at getting you to think not only about the symptoms perhaps of some environmental problem, but then going right down to look at the causes that are driving it. I'm also excited to work in the short term with conservation groups and land protection and open space management that have been especially exciting to me over the years as well. If you're a student thinking about which major to choose, I would encourage you to look very seriously at environmental studies because it's a truly unique major in the sense that it does force you to think of really working your way toward a solution that will be hopefully both durable and effective in changing the way that we are able to use the resources on this planet.